When 100 Fingers stepped onto the America's Got Talent stage, most viewers thought they knew exactly what they were about to see. After all, AGT has featured magicians for nearly 2 decades. Some have amazed audiences, some have won the competition, and some have completely changed the way people think about magic. So when another illusion act appeared, many viewers expected something familiar. But within minutes, something unusual happened. The audience wasn't just impressed, they were confused. The judges weren't simply entertained, they were trying to figure out what they had just witnessed. And before the performance was over, Howie Mandel made a decision that instantly turned 100 Fingers into one of the biggest stories of the season: the golden buzzer. But here's the interesting part. While millions of viewers watched the performance itself, there were several things AGT never fully explained about 100 Fingers. Who are they really? Why did their audition feel so different from other magic acts? And what made Howie react so strongly? Today, we're taking a closer look at the truth behind 100 Fingers and why their AGT journey may be much bigger than people realize. America's Got Talent has seen countless magic acts over the years. Some were brilliant, some were unforgettable, and some disappeared almost as quickly as they arrived. Magic is one of the most difficult categories on AGT because audiences have become incredibly hard to impress.
Unlike singers or dancers, magicians face a unique challenge. The audience isn't just watching, they're actively trying to figure out how everything works. Every movement is analyzed, every gesture is questioned, every reveal is examined. That means creating genuine surprise is harder than ever. And from the moment 100 Fingers appeared on stage, they seemed to understand that challenge perfectly. Instead of rushing into the action, they took their time. They built tension. They created curiosity. They made people wonder where the performance was going. As the act unfolded, something remarkable happened. The audience became completely engaged. People leaned forward in their seats. The judges watched more carefully. The atmosphere inside the theater changed. It felt as though everyone was witnessing something different, something special, and perhaps most importantly, something they couldn't immediately explain. One thing many viewers wanted to know after the audition was simple: who exactly are 100 Fingers? Unlike some AGT contestants who arrive with a massive social media following or a celebrity background, 100 Fingers were introduced primarily through their performance. The spotlight wasn't placed on fame. It wasn't placed on personal drama. Instead, the focus remained on the experience they created on stage. And that's where many viewers missed something important. Performances like this don't happen overnight. Behind every polished illusion are countless hours of preparation.
Months of planning, creative brainstorming, technical testing, rehearsals, failures, adjustments, and repeated attempts to perfect every detail. Modern illusion acts operate very differently from the magic shows many people remember from the past. Today's audiences have access to unlimited content. They watch viral videos every day. They see movie-level visual effects on their phones. They consume entertainment at an incredible pace. Because of that, performers must constantly innovate. They must create moments that feel fresh. They must create experiences that people haven't seen before. And that's exactly what 100 Fingers appeared to accomplish. Their act wasn't simply about fooling the audience, it was about immersing them in a mystery that kept growing with every passing second. Now, let's talk about the detail that many viewers completely missed. The strongest part of the performance wasn't necessarily the biggest illusion. In fact, professional magicians often explain that the real magic begins long before the final reveal. Every word matters, every pause matters, every movement matters. Great performers understand human psychology. They understand where people are looking, they understand what people expect, and they know how to manipulate those expectations. While the audience focuses on one thing, attention may quietly be directed somewhere else. That's not just sleight of hand, that's storytelling, that's psychology.
And that's one reason why some performances feel far more powerful than others. 100 Fingers didn't rely on a single shocking moment. Instead, they carefully guided the audience through a sequence of emotions. First came curiosity, then suspense, then confusion, then excitement, and finally amazement. By the time the biggest moments arrived, the audience was already emotionally invested. People weren't simply watching a trick, they were experiencing a journey. And that journey made the final payoff even more impactful. Perhaps the most talked about moment of the entire audition wasn't even the illusion itself. It was Howie Mandel's reaction. The moment he pressed the golden buzzer, everything changed. In an instant, 100 Fingers transformed from another contestant into one of the season's biggest contenders. But why did Howie react so strongly? What was it about this performance that made him hit the buzzer? The answer may have less to do with technical skill and more to do with emotional impact. Throughout AGT history, judges have consistently rewarded acts that create genuine feelings. Sometimes those feelings come from inspiration, sometimes they come from emotion, and sometimes they come from pure surprise. Real surprise is becoming increasingly rare. Today's audiences have seen almost everything. They've watched viral performances, they've seen unbelievable stunts, they've witnessed incredible technology. As a result, shocking people has become more difficult than ever. But for a few minutes, 100 Fingers achieved something remarkable. They made an entire theater forget about explanations. People stopped trying to solve the puzzle. People stopped analyzing. They simply reacted. And in entertainment, that's one of the most valuable achievements possible. Creating a moment that people genuinely feel. That may be the real reason how he pressed the golden buzzer. Not because of a single trick, not because of a single reveal, but because of the overall experience. Because for those few minutes, 100 Fingers made the impossible feel real. However, receiving a golden buzzer creates a completely different challenge. In many ways, the competition becomes even harder afterward. Expectations rise dramatically. The audience expects more, the judges expect more, social media expects more. Everyone suddenly starts paying attention. History has shown that some golden buzzer acts thrive under this pressure. Others struggle. The excitement of an unforgettable audition can become difficult to match. And that's the challenge now facing 100 Fingers. Their next performance won't be judged against ordinary contestants. It will be judged against their own success. The question is no longer whether they can surprise people once. The question is whether they can do it again. And that's far more difficult. Because once audiences know you're capable of greatness, they expect something even bigger the next time. Every new appearance must raise the bar.
Every new performance must exceed expectations. That's why the next stage of their AGT journey may be the most important one. Many fans are already asking the same question. Can 100 Fingers actually win America's Got Talent? The truth is that nobody knows. Winning AGT requires much more than talent. It requires consistency, momentum, audience support, strong performances week after week, and perhaps most importantly, the ability to evolve. Some contestants peak too early, others improve throughout the competition. The acts that usually go the furthest are the ones that continually reinvent themselves. They find new ways to surprise people, they refuse to become predictable, and they keep audiences excited about what's coming next. If 100 Fingers can continue doing that, they could become one of the most memorable acts of the entire season. But if they rely too heavily on what worked the first time, audiences may begin looking elsewhere. That's simply the reality of AGT. The competition never stops, the expectations never stop, and every performance becomes more important than the last. Still, regardless of what happens next, one thing is already clear. 100 Fingers accomplished something very few contestants ever achieve. They got people talking. People are discussing their performance. People are re-watching their audition. People are debating whether they deserved the golden buzzer. And perhaps most importantly, people are searching for answers.
That's why the story of 100 Fingers is about more than a golden buzzer. It's about mystery. It's about curiosity. It's about creating a moment so memorable that audiences continue thinking about it long after the performance ends. Because sometimes, the greatest magic isn't making people believe the impossible. Sometimes, the greatest magic is making people wonder, making people ask questions, making people think. And right now, AGT fans around the world are asking the same question. What will 100 Fingers do next? Will they continue surprising audiences? Will they live up to the enormous expectations created by their golden buzzer moment? Or will someone else emerge to steal the spotlight? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. 100 Fingers have already made their mark on AGT 2026. And whether they ultimately win the competition or not, their audition is a performance that people won't forget anytime soon. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest AGT coverage. And let us know in the comments, do you think 100 Fingers deserve the golden buzzer? And do you believe they have what it takes to win America's Got Talent 2026? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.